friends, we are back. Today we're gonna play around with makeup. I'm just gonna apply it. We're gonna chat. I don't know, we're gonna talk about stuff that is in my mind because why not? I haven't done that in a while. I haven't played around with makeup with you guys. It's been a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and hacer eso today. This is like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. There are products that I got in beauty boxes or like PR that I really wanted to try. Everything is gonna be listed and linked below. Some of the links may be affiliate links. If you guys are interested, just visit the description box below. And I just applied this on my lip. I always get questions on my lip balm. This is what it is. The brand is CNP Laboratory. Juno. It's like a tomato type of situation, but I do have it in like all the little, I was gonna say flavors, but they're not flavored, all shades, and it's super hydrating. This is a Korean skincare brand, and this product is like really, really nice. So I just have this on my lips so that we can like prep the lip. I don't know what the audio is like sounding like right now. I'm hoping it sounds pretty decent. She's looking nasty, right? Pero that tells you how much I love her. I do have the full size still. It is over here, but I figured I might as well, like this one's older, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to use this one up. I'm doing things backwards, friends, backwards. I'm actually gonna go in with, not that I need it, but like I really like this. This is the Pore Eclipse Matte Blur Stick. I've been using this when I don't wanna wear like actual foundation, but I want my skin to look like super smooth. Okay, so what's been happening? Last video, you guys heard the audio. Definitely not what my audio would normally sound like. If you didn't see that video, my mics gave up on me, all of them. I have 3. So I took a few days to try to troubleshoot what the problem was so that I can figure out how to resolve my issue. And I knew that ultimately there was potential of me having to buy a new mic. La cosa es, long story long, like my friend Rhonda likes to say. It turns out that it is the mic that I had and the wire, so I need a new mic and a new wire. I am currently using the mic that I would typically use for my short form. I have 2 cameras. I have my DSLR by Canon, but it is the R50. It's here. This one's like my 4K camera, which is what I like for long form. And then the camera that I had before then, I am only using now for short form, which I don't know if I should be doing shorts here on YouTube again. Like I stopped doing it. And so I post my short forms over on Instagram and the TikTok, which in turn Instagram will post it over on Facebook for me. So if you have a Facebook and you find me, all of those are just like shared between Facebook and Instagram. Either way, I digress. La cosa es que this mic was set up for that camera. They're literally right beside each other, and I'm glad like the mic is right here and you guys can't even see it in frame, which is amazing. La cosa es que that's what I'm using right now. I am going to finish filming today. I'm gonna film whatever I can, and then I'm gonna make it a I've been living for short hair lately. Call me lazy. If you're new here, just know this is us. And I say us because my viewers do the very same thing. I will sit here and start a conversation, and I'll be like in one topic, and then I move on to a whole nother one, and then next thing you know, I lose my train of thought, and I was like, okay, never mind, let's move on. We're not new here, but that tells you how comfortable I am with you guys and that you guys are my friends. I'm like that with my family, with my husband. My dad's in my lounge area right now. I'm like that with my dad. He's like, can we finish our initial conversation? I'm like, I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh God, here we go. I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, so as soon as I'm done filming, I'm gonna sit in the lounge while everyone's chit-chatting and catching up, and I'm gonna like research a really good mic that I can buy to replace the one that's busted. Hopefully I can get it off of Amazon and it'll get here like super duper fast. You guys know that technology is not my friend. Every once in a while I have a moment. I don't like it. I mean, technically I love technology, but I don't like when technology is being difficult with me, because it's like, are you kidding? And I get super frustrated. I just told you guys my dad, by the way, here we go. Squirrel. My dad is here. He is in Florida. He flew in last night. Let me by the way, I am very sober, okay? Like, you guys love my squirrel moment. I just have real life moment. There we go again with my squirrels. Anyway, I told you guys my dad was here in town. I'm actually gonna use this for bronzer. So I went, you know, I picked up my dad yesterday, and I don't see well at night. I have really bad astigmatism, and I started experiencing something that's like super off. I noticed it the past few times that I drove at night, which I technically never really drive at night, but still. So I told my husband about it the other day, and he told me the terminology for it, but basically, let me just tell you, when I drive at night, or for long period, even if it's like daytime, but for long periods of time, it's almost like a tunnel vision thing where I get really sleepy. Like, and then I need to talk to somebody. I'm like, talk to me, keep me awake, open the windows, put the AC. I need to freeze. I need to stay awake. I get super duper sleepy, and I was like, I can't be doing this anymore. Like, I cannot be one to be driving all the time. This is not good for me. Like, I'm gonna end up like crashing, and that's not good for my safety or anyone else's. Anyway, but ¿qué pasa? I went, it was during the day, picked up my dad, and we hit hella traffic, which was unusual, but also it's kind of like rush hour, so it kind of makes sense. So we hit the traffic, okay, boom, we kind of push forward, right? On our way back, I go ahead, and I'm talking to my husband. Why does this looks pinkier on my complexion? I mean, I'm not mad. The heck is that? That's different. So I'm talking to my dad, I'm sitting here laughing, and I kind of was like, little tooty with my husband. I was like, okay, I'll see you when I get there. Girl, karma. I took the wrong turn on the turnpike, and instead of going north, I went south. Had I gone the right way, I would have been home in 12 minutes. But because I took the wrong exit, it made me drive an extra hour. And I had already been driving for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was so frustrated. My dad just sat there and laughed about it or whatever. I was so just... I've taken that road before, yet I went ahead and took the wrong damn turn, which was super annoying. He's gonna be with us for Christmas, which is really nice that I get to be home while he's here, because this is how it's been. Like, when I was fully like self-employed, he would come every winter and spend like Christmas and New Year's with us. So the fact that, you know, I have an actual job, like a traditional job, he gets to be here and I still get to spend time with him is actually kind of great. I feel like I was going somewhere else with this. And the eyebrow looks pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna prime the lid, guys. I want to do color today. I haven't done like a colorful eyeshadow look in forever. I'll add something that I guess I've not like shared with anyone because I like, but what, right? So now that I am working with a team, everyone decided they wanted to do Secret Santa, and I said, count me out. They wanted me to participate in Secret Santa, and I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know, like, it's just not me. You know, they were like, but why not? It's fun. And so I was explaining my experience with Secret Santa in the past, and no, it was not a good one. This came from Ice Cream Beauty. I did the triple unboxing. It's already live. Most of my new videos that were released like in the past few days will be linked in the description box if you guys want to play catch up and you want to see all like the newness. It is going to be there. And then again, these products will be linked below. When I did my PR haul, I showed you guys. Alter Ego ended up sending like their entire new brush collection. Let's use some of their brushes for the eyes. This is what the brushes are going to look like. I think the packaging is chic and sleek, but also like their brushes are fantastic. I'm gonna go in with this one. This is the 210. In my experience with Secret Santa, it wasn't like the best experience ever. My first ever Secret Santa at work, I was 18 years old. I had only been working there like 3 months. You know, when you work with a big team, this was like when I was 18, girl, I'm gonna be 40, so that's a long time, but you know, certain experiences kind of turn you off from wanting to participate going forward. I'm really enjoying the team. I'm getting to know people, and then I select my Secret Santa. I was actually very enthused about participating in Secret Santa. It's like my first one, right? So I go ahead, I select my person. I was excited because she seemed really nice. Did I know her? No, but she seemed really nice, and I preferred a female over a guy because, you know, it's easier to gift female. And back then we didn't have access to gift cards and stuff like that, believe it or not. I don't know if you're much younger than I am or whatever, but those of you who are like around my age range, you know, back in like 2004, you could only find gift card in specific places. I was 18. I did not have adult money, nor did I have adult transportation. So I had to rely on others to kind of get me around and stuff like that. I did the best that I could, and I really tried. I mean, we went above and beyond to get a gift card that this particular person wanted. This person was extremely ungrateful, threw my gift and everything, and she had no idea that I was the one that had gifted it to her, and we were sitting right across from each other. So this, I don't know, it's not a white elephant, but it's like Secret Santa, but it's still a secret until the person tells you who they are. And then when she found out, she was just like, oh crap. And after that, I saw her in a whole different light. So then after that, I never participated within that facility. I never participated in Secret Santa again. Because I was like, for what? You know what I mean? Everyone knew I had gotten her. Her behavior embarrassed me. Of course, she embarrassed herself the most, but it hurt my feelings. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation ever again. We fast forward, boom, I go to my next job, in which I was there like 14 years. We never actually did a lot of staff things like that, like Secret Santa. But the 1 year that we decided to do it, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna let my first experience like stifle, you know, anything that I do going forward, like be something to stop me from participating in things. Because realistically speaking, I already knew these people for like 6 years at this point. So I was like, I kind of know, you know, we share a lot of things with one another. So I kind of know what to gift, or so I thought. I'm over here super excited, and I bought something. I'll tell you what it was. You know, like those little fountains. Again, we're talking years ago, okay? Like years that it became the new thing where everyone got those little fountains with little rocks, and you have to plug it in and put water, and it's like the fondue, but it's not a fondue, and it's just recycling the water at the base and bringing it up, and it just makes like little squirky water pouring sounds. But really, you know, you can just lay there and listen to it because it could be therapeutic, right? Okay, so I got this person that. I even went over the budget that they said, because I remember this person had mentioned she would totally use one of those and lay on the couch for some peaceful alone time, and for her to just like meditate. And I was like, bet, like I found it, I'm gonna get it for her, because she said this is something she would use. I bet some of you guys thought I was gonna go for straight up blue, given that I have a blue shirt, but no, I need my face to pop. I go ahead and buy the gift. I was super stoked because I knew I couldn't go wrong with that gift. She had talked about it before. And I had people go ask if she had already bought one, and she was like, no, I haven't gotten around to it. So I was like, perfect. I can give her something she wants that she doesn't already own. Lies once again. I'm really excited. She gets the gift, and she poo-pooed my gift in a very, very mean way. Like, it was so mean. Like, my feelings were hurt, and my feelings don't get hurt easily at all. I'm gonna dip into this deeper shade. She cursed about the gift and like pushed it away, and it really got me. I was like, oh my god, okay, so I failed again. The way I see it is, you know, you get a gift, you participate, it's all in fun, you get what you get, and you don't get upset. So to sit here and have this weird behavior, it's like, I find it to be childish. Like, why would anyone think I'd want this? I should be getting something better. Miss ma'am, you're lucky you're getting anything at all. I could have called out and not brought you a damn gift, and then you would have been the only one without a gift. Like, make it make sense. So it's just mean. And then after that, I was like, I'm so done. It didn't work out with people that I had just met. Now these people I've known for years, once again, they behaved so childish and disrespectful and rude and ungrateful. Like, I'm done. I'm not participating in these little things anymore for the last few years that I was there. And then after that, for 6 years, I wasn't employed by anyone. I was self-employed. Therefore, the gifts I bought for myself, which was always great. So, ¿qué pasa? They talked me this time around into participating into Secret Santa, and I'm telling them, no, I've had these experiences, like, I'm okay, I'm gonna sit this out, you know? They're like, no, you're gonna participate, and it's gonna be great. And I'm going to tell you that for once, I actually enjoyed myself. This looks horrible. And for once, I actually really enjoyed myself. My person told me she loved her gifts. And she's like, oh my gosh, like, you did so well, like, you did really good. So I said to her, do you mean that, or you're only saying that because you know my experiences with Secret Santa weren't the best? She says, I'm not kidding. Oh my gosh. I'm like really scrubbing my eye here. I'm sorry, hold on. Look at the difference eyeliner and smudging it very lightly can do. Like, it brings that drama. I'm not done. Espérate, it's not done. Mija, entonces what happens? You know, she told me, no, you did really great with my gifts. Like, you listened, you paid attention, like, you really listened to our conversations. Like, we talk a lot. And she was like, no, you really listened, you paid attention, like, you're a good gift giver. And I'm looking at her like, I'm not, but okay, thank you, I'll take it. And yeah, and it was just, like I said, a really good experience. I'm very happy with my first Secret Santa experience. That was positive. Oh gosh. Let me pack on mascara. There are a few that are really, really good that I've been trying. I'm gonna go in with the Panorama, and then I'll make sure I add some at the bottom. You know what's funny too? My coworkers, like I've gotten a lot of compliments on my eyeshadow for work. I've gotten so many compliments on my eyeshadow, and they want to know which one it is I'm actually using for work, and they're like that's such a pretty natural color. What is it? And I said, it's called Skin. And this is not the first time I hear it, that my eyelid color is an actual eyeshadow, which I think is kind of hilarious, because like I have felt some type of way that I'll go to work without eyeshadow, because like eyeshadow is my life. One of my favorite steps into makeup. So yeah, like I haven't been able to actually like wear like eyeshadow, because who has time for that first thing in the morning? And so when they found out, girl, I don't even have foundation on. I don't have time for that. They're like, wait, like that's your skin? I'm like, yeah. I said, sometimes I do like the tinted, like my go-to, where is it? It was right here. Here we go. You guys know I ended up getting backups. Like this has been a go-to, my Giorgio Armani. But like sometimes in the morning, if I wake up a little late, I'm like, I'm not wearing anything else. And so I'll go ahead and like wear no actual like foundation. I'll do like a little bit, not even concealer. I've been doing this that I also got like in PR. The Becca X Smashbox medium under eye corrector, some under the eye powder, that like fill in my brows and call it a day. And I'm like, no, you guys, like I literally just have a little bit of mascara, eyebrow, and under eye corrector, because I haven't had time to like do the most. They've been like shocked, which kind of makes me feel good, but at the same time I feel bad, because then they'll be like, well, what do you do with your skincare? Like, and I explain to them what I do at home, you know, and then I'm on social media, I'm on YouTube, and that, you know, I get a lot of product, but I also buy a lot of product, and that it's definitely an investment, and you really have to be into beauty in order to like do all the things that I do. And they're like, yeah, we don't have time for that. I was like, I get it, you know? There's a lot of self-care that's involved. And also jeans, of course, you know, but it makes me feel good, because they're like, you are so blessed. You don't need the makeup. If I were you, just cut it out completely. I'm like, but that's the thing. I never said I need the makeup. Like, I never said I needed it. I just enjoy it. Like, as a makeup artist, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I feel like something's a little off, a little wonky. I feel like I might want to add a little something. I'm gonna add a little more liner and drag it with my finger. I'm gonna add a little bit of this highlighter, because I thought this highlighter was like super pretty, and it really is. The Natasha Denona. It'll just melt onto the skin. Look how pretty. Like, you don't even have to like drag. You're just kind of like, and then tappy tap. Let me apply some up here. Anyway, friends, and this is going to be the completed look. Would I change something? Yes, the eyeliner. I think I probably would have kept the eyeliner a lot thinner. Maybe I wouldn't have done eyeliner. I'm looking at myself. Maybe I shouldn't have done eyeliner, and I should have done like a deep gray or like a really deep navy at the top, and that would have worked out. If anything, I could also apply lashes and like really emphasize the eye. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, because where am I going? Nowhere. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm here just chilling. I wanted to play around with makeup. I wanted to play around with a little bit of color and talk with my friends, give you guys a little bit of an update as to what's happening, the situation with the freaking mic, which is me tiene Maria, estoy loca, okay? And yeah, and just like chat with you guys, guys. I miss you, and I miss filming as often as I did. It's just so unrealistic nowadays. I'm so busy. But yes, friends, I really hope you enjoyed this catch up. Let me know what's new with you, what's new in life, in the comments. So just like, let's talk in the comment section, bro, okay? If you're still here, that means you made it all the way through, and you are a real one. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you. And listen, you don't have to go anywhere, because YouTube is gonna recommend 2 videos here on screen they believe you're really gonna enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.